Good morning, everybody, and thanks so much for joining us here on KXAN Live. I'm Will DuPree. We appreciate you joining us and watching for some better news to be able to share at this time. We hope you're enjoying your Tuesday as well. So there's the headline right there at the bottom of your screen. You can see that Austin and Travis County are ending their mask requirement for fully vaccinated people. That means those who have gotten their shot, and it's been 2 weeks since they fulfilled either that one dose or the second dose of the Moderna or Pfizer options. Austin and Travis County are officially moving to stage 2 in the COVID-19 risk guidelines issued by Austin Public Health. And this is the first time that it's been able to do so since the pandemic began, which is very encouraging news for all of us here based on the number of infections that are happening and also the vaccination rate that just keeps going up and up. So what does it exactly mean that we are in stage 2 right now? So Austin Public Health shared some information about what exactly that includes. So take a look right here. Since we are moving into stage 2, that means that masking is no longer required for fully vaccinated people if a business allows it. Now, partially vaccinated or unvaccinated people can still participate in outdoor, indoor dining or events or things like that with some precautions, including encouraging people to wear that mask still. Everyone, regardless of vaccination status, can travel with precautions. And what that really means is to pay attention to where you are going in particular, to know what the risk amount is in an area that you're going at this time. So keep that in mind too. But the encouraging thing is that we are still going down on that risk-based guidelines chart that they put out many, many months ago. And at this time, we are at stage 2 in Austin Travis County. Dr. Mark Escott, the Chief Medical Officer for Austin, also issued some new health authority rules, and that's kind of guiding what we should be doing to protect ourselves and others. Also, it includes guidance for businesses, and he changed those rules today. So if you take a look right here, masks are still required for people who are in and work in hospitals, healthcare facilities, or long-term care facilities like nursing homes. Now, masks are not required for people if they're vaccinated in businesses with fewer than 500 people inside. And again, that is up to the business's discretion. So please keep that in mind as you're going out and about. Some businesses still have the leeway to require customers to wear masks inside. So just pay attention to that. Keep it in mind as you're out and about, and keep a mask handy because some places may still require that. But again, the health authority rules that were changed this morning include that masks must still be worn in healthcare facilities, hospitals, long-term care sites like nursing homes. However, businesses now have the capability to not require masks for people who are fully vaccinated if there are fewer than 500 people inside. One other point I want to bring up really quickly is that under these health authority rules, outdoor sites with more than 2,500 people may be exempt if the health authority approves the site's COVID-19 precautions. So large-scale outdoor events must still submit COVID-19 protective measures and what their plan includes. So masking may be not required if the health authority approves those events and gives the green light to the event based on that plan that's submitted. So that's something else that we're still following. We'll figure out what kind of events this might apply to in the future. So if you'd like to read a little bit more about what these changes mean exactly, you can find a full article over on our website. That's KXAN.com and on the KXAN News app. So please download it on your smartphone if you've not done so already. We've been sending out details about this all morning long, following the latest updates, and I hope you can trust us a little while longer as we continue to cover this pandemic. Austin Public Health is also encouraging people to get vaccinated because it's so widely available, and also these rules, there are benefits to being vaccinated too, not only to protect your health, but also to allow you to do certain other activities. So Austin Public Health is really asking people to get those shots if they've not done so already. So once again, I'm Will DuPree here in the KXAN Live studio. I'll direct you to our website again at KXAN.com for more details about this change. But again, Just to highlight what we're talking about, Austin and Travis County are moving into stage 2 for the first time in the city and county's risk-based guidelines for COVID-19. And so masking, as you can see right here, is no longer required if people are fully vaccinated in indoor or outdoor settings. However, businesses still have the capability to require customers to wear masks, so just keep that in mind. Thanks again for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here throughout the day with additional updates. I'm Will DuPree. Please, everyone, stay safe and healthy out there, and take care.